Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys my new collection for the fall. This one is for the month of October. I created these journals for my shop. My online shop will be listed below in the description box, together with other links to my Instagram account and my TikTok account, so you guys can go follow me there if you have an account on Instagram or TikTok, and I will be following you back. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched any of my other videos that I recently posted, I'll also link those videos below so you guys can go watch it. I did a video where I show you my face and say hello to you guys, because I haven't been doing anything for 2 years, so I just felt that it was right to kind of like do a more personal video and talk about a little bit how I was coming back to do the journals and all of that. So you guys can go check that out after watching this video. But for now, let's just go ahead and jump right into these journals. I'll do a flip through all of them, but basically all of them have the same things. I added something on the front, and I also added at least 2 charms, and they all have tabs, and they're all made with the idea that you can journal for 1 month in these journals, but obviously you can use them for whatever you want. And I made them, or at least I tried to make them in a way that you can easily put them in your purse and take them out. Also, it would be really cool if you can get a journal cover for the journal, and that way you can also travel with them. Actually, I made one for myself as well. The only thing is that it's the same as all of this. The only thing is that mine, it's smaller because I made a mistake on the size. Also, mine doesn't lay flat like the other ones. Okay, this was the first one I made, so yeah, it was kind of like the guinea pig. And I did added more stuff. I added more stuff to my pages just because I know what I like. I try not to be not to add too many stuff to these journals, because the idea again is that you're gonna work on them a lot. So I want the journals to be as plain as possible so you can make it your own. But I wanted to show you, I kind of like did a very quick and very unprofessional cover for my journal. So this is how I use it. And I do realize that if my journal gets chunky, this is not gonna work. But it was just a tryout, and it kind of, works for now. And I can put this in my purse and the journal won't get damaged. So maybe you might want to do something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna push them to the side and just go. I'm gonna grab this one first. All right, so this one's red, obviously, as you can see. I did add this binding to it, but obviously if you feel that this is not a good way of binding the journal, you can change that. It's what I used to make the journals was just regular, designer paper, and I added some newsprint, and I added modeling paste to kind of blend everything, and I did the binding with fabric material. So the cracking on the side of the journal is part of the modeling paste effect, and I was going for that. That's why I used modeling paste, because I wanted it to look old and rusty, since these are for the month of October, and the month of October kinds of gives that vibe of old books and all of that kind of thing. So obviously these are a little bit rigid at the moment, but you can definitely you can definitely make them lay flat with time, or just by kind of pushing them down like this. All of them have a pocket on the inside, and I also added a tag that you can use to record the dates that you come journal. all of them have handmade paper, and all of them have pouches and paper bags all over. So I also added tabs to the sides, and I kind of just wanted to add all kinds of paper. I didn't necessarily dye all of the paper because I thought that dyeing all of the paper would just make it look, you know, one-dimensional. So I wanted it to have different sorts of papers on it. So I'll just quickly flip through this one. And like I said, it's meant for you to journal every day for 1 month. So it's got like the spreads are like amount to like about 30 or 31 per journal. So some might have a little more depending on, you know, the type of paper that I added. So you obviously can add gesso to your pages. You can definitely do a lot of art journaling on these books, and that was my main idea because I really like journaling, but I like to be extra creative when I journal, so that was the main idea of that. This is the extra paper. Let me see. These are all extra pages. I mean, extra paper from the pages, and obviously you can just use that back pocket for that. So that's this one. Next is this beautiful gray color, and again, the binding, you know, I chose this one, but obviously you can change the binding as you wish. And like I said, I'll have pockets, but obviously the pockets are not going to be the same for each one, and the tops obviously not the same for each one, etc. So I think this is a top loaded packet. It's got quite a few dye pages, but it also has, see, like I didn't dye this. I would have in another another time, but for these journals I really don't want to do that. I want, like I said, you guys to be able to use them to do art journaling as much as you want. And for that, you kind of have to have different pages. I think this was one of the last ones that I worked on. So this one doesn't have so much of, the pages are not so different as the other ones, but it still has quite a few different pages. And here's the back pocket. This one, oh, this came undone. So this is the binding for that one. I mean, for this one. And I really, this was the first one I worked on. I really like it. It looks like an old book. This is the inside. This is the pocket here. This is a paper pouch. And then, okay, that's. I really like how this one came out in terms of the paper I chose for this one. This is another paper pouch. I added book pages. I also added paper that has lined paper. This is very, very pretty. This is like an accordion. adventure things. It's very pretty. And that's the back. And again, it does have the charms. It has about 2 charms. Each one has 2 charms. Then we got, in terms of prettiness, this is my favorite one. I love how this one came out. On the outside. This is the inside. Here's the tag. And then you have, again, all kinds of different papers. So I tried to build each one differently. Of course, there's a few similarities, but I try to build each one differently. And so there are some papers that this one has that the other ones don't have, and like that, you know. Oh my gosh, I hear my son. He's waking up from his 20 minutes nap. He doesn't sleep at all. Okay, one has ledger paper. The pouch. Oh, actually, here the pouch is more like a fly leaf. Oh, wow. Okay, I have to go see what's going on. Total blank page over here that you can do so much with. The main reason for this idea this time around was that, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go see my baby. This back pocket is more of a belly band. I love this right here. All right, so I went and got him, and he's doing much better. So the idea, this one is very beautiful as well, right? This one's gorgeous. The idea behind these blank pages and not having as much decoration as I normally used to put in the journals. This one has the tab as well. Like I used to embellish the journals quite a lot, is because I used to get a lot of comments saying things like, you know, the journal is too pretty. I don't think I want to really mess it up. It's very pretty. All the pages are so beautiful decorated. And that kind of takes away from the journalist. The person who's going to journal does not have a canvas to work on. It's already worked on. And while for some people that kind of could be a boost, because some people are not really like used to journaling as much. So it's kind of like a boost for them. At the same time, it's like you're enabling not really learning and not really, you know, being comfortable with a blank page. So I want my journals, the main goal for me when I make journals is that people are able to use the journals and feel comfortable using the journals to its fullest extent and not feel like, you know, I don't want to mess this up, or I don't want to do something because if I make a mistake then it's going to look bad. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that really used to get me, and I was like, well, but that's the whole point of journaling. And then I realized, well, maybe I'm overdoing the journal too much for them, and the whole point is that they can go ahead and, you know, do the journals themselves, you know, decorate it the way that they want to, you know, come up with their own ideas of what a page should look like and what kinds of pockets they should add and what kinds of charms they should add and things of that nature. Oh, I love this. I really love this. And so that was the whole thinking when I started, you know, realizing, you know, all of that. That was the whole thinking behind this. And I certainly, coming back to making journals, certainly would want my journals to be something that people are comfortable using. So that was the reason why. And of course, it takes a lot more time for me to decorate the journals fully, but I wouldn't have a problem doing it at all because I really love decorating journals. That's like one of my favorite things. But I also realized I was doing less of journaling on my own journal and more of decorating journals that I'm putting out for sale, because it's taking all of my time doing that. So anyway, these are the 5 journals. I don't have a name for them. But look at the charm on this one. It's so pretty. So pretty. And the tabs. These came out perfect right here. I was looking at it. I was like, wow. And the charm on this one. And I did put different kinds of tabs. This one was my first one, like I said. So the tabs, I don't find them to be all that great, but it looks great on the overall. Like the overall look is pretty nice. And I really like the outside though. It looks very old and kind of, you know, kind of like a witchy book, you know, for spells and stuff like that. And it's so perfect for October. The only thing, where is it? This one right here. The only thing about these journals is that if I'm thinking of making these journals to be like a daily journal kind of thing, and for the month only, like to cover the one month, I should be putting these journals on my shop like 2 weeks prior to the month that is made for. This is the only setback because October already started, but definitely to start with, I think this is a good idea, and I'm pretty happy about the results. So I hope you guys like these journals. They will be listed on the shop as you're watching this. They're probably already listed there, and be sure to check out my other accounts and follow me there, because I do post updates. And definitely we'll be doing some journal with me for the month of October. Maybe not for the entire month, like not every day on the month. Obviously the month already started, like I said, but because this month is my oldest son's birthday month, and there's a lot of things that we have planned out as a family. But I will definitely be doing some journaling, and I'll be sharing that with you guys either on video or just on pictures on my Instagram. This is my journal. Yeah, I love that. I love this page. So yeah, be sure to check these journals out. They will be posted on the shop, and I'll see you guys here next time. Bye bye.